in the squared circle in the Pacific Northwest. Probably one of the most hated men ever to wrestle here. But you look at his record, give the devil his due. And the man is sensational as far as coming out. And that scream is becoming very indicative of the young Frenchman coming to the ring. Other people get lots of cheers, lots of noise, but very few screams like Rick Martel gets.
The next event of the evening will be 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger in this corner at 250 pounds from Los Angeles, or Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose.
And flowers from a lovely for Rick Martel.
His opponent and the champion in this corner at 243 pounds from France, Rick Martel.
A lovely lady came up to ringside, giving a bouquet of flowers to Rick Martel. We haven't seen that in a while. And Rose now trying to get the flowers, and does, rips them apart. This one's going to start. And Sandy Barr went over there and threw the belt down in disgust. Threw the belt down and said, ring the D bell. Buddy Rose, and he does not start off as sensationally in the ring as he did outside the ring. Rose back in the ring. And the crowd yelling. I'll tell you, this rivalry has to be one of the noisiest I've ever seen. Martel defending his heavyweight championship. Sandy Barr says, go in and get him. I'll tell you, Barr is utterly disgusted. He will now get back into doing his job, that of refereeing. It was the sidelight. I don't think many people noticed. But when Rose pulled that crap that he did to start this thing off, Barr went over and literally just threw the belt down on the mat, saying, really, this is just, it's getting a little much for him even to take. Some of the antics of Playboy Buddy Rose. Side headlock now by the young Frenchman, Rick Martel. Oh, great hip throw. Rose tried to throw him off into the corner. He just climbed up the ropes. All the way up to the top turnbuckle. Turned over in the air. Side headlock by the bewigged and masked man known as Playboy Buddy Rose. Martel. Martel, the headlock on Rose. Winding down. These guys are among those involved at Salem last Thursday in a boxing glove match, which Rose pulled another one of his antics to finish. Uh-oh. Rolled up, sunset flip, and he's able to kick out of it. Flying tackle puts Martel down again. Now he takes Rose into the ropes. Rolls him up. Count of one is all it can get. Side headlock, hip throwing. Are they working in there? Almost a pin with a headlock. They are really going at each other. They had the gloves on last Thursday. They're going to take those gloves off next week. Go at it in a tag team match down there in the Capitol. With anything goes. I guess that'd be called, usually called a street fight when two guys do it. This would be called a gang fight when you get them, four of them in there. Side headlock, Martel on Rose. Sandy Barr watching the action. Not a capacity crowd on hand, a good crowd, and I'll tell you, a Ricky Martel crowd, and one that understands wrestling. Some of the people across the way there, but this time, as this tape is played back, are seeing themselves. We invite you to do the same thing. Come on out, see if you get on camera. Side headlock, Martel, who makes that hold a very formidable hold. Young man with that much strength, upper body strength particularly, much in the nature the same way that Snuka made those holds work so well. Flipping out of it. A roundhouse right. Oh, what a move. Rick Martel, a flying head scissors, went straight back. Arch straight back. Oh, what acrobatics he threw into that one. And just sent Rose sailing. I'll tell you, not only do we have some of the wildest wrestling that we've ever had, some of the wildest characters and some of the most talented at the same time are on the wrestling world right now. But when these guys get together in the ring, like you're seeing right now, you see some sensational grappling. Rose continues to put her leg on the ropes and not allowing it. Sandy Barr, and I'm not going to let you off. That is, technically, you're supposed to be outside the ring, and that's why you discontinue the wrestling. Rose trying to reverse it. Got up in the air and then was taken down. He's about 3 feet off the ground and driven down into the mat. I'll tell you, it is a challenge to me. For those of you who are not sighted, I try to describe these things, and some of the things Martel does simply defy description, and I'm terribly sorry about that. But if I had it, I'd do the best I can. Again, trying to get the headlock reversed. Rose seems to know. Once again, as it was reversed, Martel stood up and dropped them both to the mat as he tightened down on his hold. He's got the headlock on Rose. First fall action. There have been no falls. Just 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. And we got into it with quite a bit of time left in the show. Shouldn't have any problem with the time on it. They're going to go at each other. And we tried, like everything, to give them plenty of time to work on it. Rick Martel defending his heavyweight championship. The Sheepherders in still another controversial match. Won back the tag team titles last week. Rose says the Army needs to have all the titles. They have the tag team. He wants to get that heavyweight championship back. Martel is not going to give it to him easily. Into the ropes, thrown off, flying tackle. Down goes Rose. Oh, he went for the drop kick. Oh, he is thrown. He was catapulted into the top turnbuckle. Rose. Now. Uh-oh. Suplex drop. Rick Martel went up the rope, wanted to come off with a hip throw. And he missed it. Rose got him back with a suplex drop. Rose coming up from behind him. Small in the back, right where he landed. That's where he hits him with a double club blow. Now the whip, hard into the corner. The whip, coming out, shoulder throw. Martel up high in the air, down hard again. Body press, 1, 2, and no. Martel will not be put away. Small to the back by Rose. Puts him into the ropes. And then a knee lift to the small of the back. Forearm smash. Been working on that back. Buddy Rose takes Martel for the whip. Now going outside the ring up on the top rope. What's he going to do with him from here? Oh, he rides him down with the knee. The knee right between the shoulder blades and rode him down into the mat. From all the way up that top rope. Martel taking his punishment now. And you know that he wants to give him all he can in this first fall. Inside out, Billy Robinson, backbreaker, and the first fall nearly for sure. 1, 2, and 3. Rose takes it. He got some punishment on him, but when he could put him away, he did. And did so with the inside-out Billy Robinson backbreaker. Hope you have a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil handy, as once again we're going to run down the towns for you and what's happening, and there's a lot of stuff happening all over the Pacific Northwest, so you, as you look at this week's, we'll be going ahead into next week's a little bit too, and give you the Woody rings the bell. And we're ready to get action underway. And remember now, Martel has to win this one. Whoever loses that first fall always comes back in. A little bit of a disadvantage. They have to win it. Rose is right back at work, kicking the small of the back. And a forearm. Now the double club blow. Forearm again. Stomp, another stomp, 3rd, 4, 5. 5 stomps, small of the back of Martel. And now laying him across the top turnbuckle in the corner. Martel laid back down. And catching kicks to the small of the back. And caught down to the cement floor. He caromed off the edge of the apron. She came down. He glanced off the edge of that apron. It's not so bad landing on the apron. Not as bad as concrete. When you come off the edge of it, now ran backwards into that steel ring post. Rose outside the ring, gets back in. Martel walking around outside. for the bottom rope. Back in the ring. Rose coming up after him. The whip into the ropes and ties him up. No! He went for the abdominal stretch, but Martel puts it on him, the grapevine. Rose refusing to give up. This definitely a submission hold. Rose gets a hold of the hair, pulls Martel over the hip. Martel sprung a little surprise on him there, but unable to follow it up. Foot stop again. Small of the back by Rose. Rose with that mask with the wig sewn into it. Turns over the champion. 1, 2, and a flail kicked out of it. Rose already raising his hands in victory. He was flail kicked out of it about 2 8/10 seconds. Watch out, the suplex drop. No, he can't get him up. He cannot get Martel up. Martel gets him up. A complete flip on it. Picked him up, turned him over, dropped him with a suplex drop. And now Rose will try it. Can't get Martel off. Martel. Now Rose again. Suplex. And now Rose will be hurting as well as Martel. That's small in the back too. Suplex drops in a row. And that's got to take something out of you. Rose coming after him is clean. A right hand brought from left field by Martel as he bounced off the ropes. Rose wants to buy some time. Martel won't give it to him. Martel lifted him up, did not reverse him as he whipped him in, and he went in head first up over the top turnbuckle. Martel going to work again on Rose. He started strong, but Rose is able to get him. Body slam. And the weight, Rose's weight, hurt Martel's back. Reverse. Rose gets the whip. And he's caught in the sleeper. Watch out now. That's the sleeper. Martel trying to put him away. Bounces off the ropes. Does not get caught. In that corner. Rose trying to find the ropes. Now seems to be losing consciousness. That's the sleeper. That's the one that Piper says Martel has taught him. They'll have it as a team weapon. Once, twice the arm goes down, 3 times, yes! This match is all even at a ball apiece.
In exactly 5 minutes, with the sleeper hold, the second fall, Rick Martel.
Well, we've got it all evened up. 1 fall apiece. Martel defending his championship. Rose going out of it. Now, Sandy Barr is asking Martel to take Rose out of it. Usually the man who applies the sleeper is the only one that knows the proper way to take it out. It has to do with anatomy and exactly what you did to put him to sleep. And Martel doesn't want to do it. Now, Sandy Barr might know how to take people out of some sleepers, but you can never be sure if you know how to take a man out of a particular sleeper hold. Sandy Barr is getting to the point of rather insisting that he take Rose out of the sleeper. And Martel backs off again. He doesn't want to do it. He's telling him, look, the man wouldn't do it for me. He can lay there and be unconscious the rest of the night. Sandy Barr and the rules of wrestling do call for a man putting on the sleeper to take it off. Working it up, loosening up that area. but he's put to sleep. And now a slap. He's out of it, but he's hurting. He's no longer asleep, but he might wish he were. Well, I don't think I need to tell you not to go away, because I doubt very much if there's any of you out there who are going to. So I won't bother. I'll just say stay tuned as we hear about another great buy out there in Southeast Portland from Tom Peterson. And now seems to be doing something with that top turnbuckle over there. Not sure what he did. Incidentally, we are out of break, so we will have it now right to the end of the show. And a great many people over there are pointing at the top turnbuckle. Rose is trying to cover it. I'm not sure if he hid something in it or what. Now Sandy Barr has noticed it. And I still, and apparently, I think the string is either gone or the pad part, what little padding there is over there, I think it's just been loosened. Sandy Barr trying to get it tied off. First ball, and inside out. Billy Robinson backbreaker won it for Rose. The sleeper won the second ball for the freshman. Backslide, Rose is down. 1, 2, and he rolls out of it. Just in time. Martel doing the punishing. Now it's reversed. No, he goes up and misses. He went up on the second turnbuckle, came flying back for his famous flying body press, but missed it. Rose ducked underneath it. His time is running low. To the back of the head. Rose makes Martel into the corner. Left hands him with a judo chop. He threw a punch. It was blocked by Martel. Martel returns his own. And it happens again. Rose and roundhouse lefts blocked. Now they're trading blow in the corner, trading blows. And that one landed right on the schnoz. Got Rose in the end of the nose. Oh, elbow drop by Martel, misses. Watch out, stomp right to the abdomen. Buddy Rose coming off. Went for a flying body press. Martel got his knees up and he landed on Martel's knees. Hold it up like an accordion on that one. Roundhouse rights to the midsection and a left now on Rose by Martel. Martel with the whip. Rose coming out and caught in the sleeper. He's got him in the middle of the ring. Martel has Rose in the middle of the ring with the sleeper applied. He's working on him. Watch out, the sheep herders. The sheep herders. One of them creamed Barr. The other one hit the flagpole over the head. Piper! Roddy Piper. Here comes Savage. They used that on him, and one of the fans trying to get in it. And no matter what happens, you stay in a ring. That's what you paid your money for. Hey, First they hit him across the head with it, and it poked him with the end of it. Martel retrieves. He wins it on a disqualification. But, of course, that isn't what he wanted. Rose now at Martel from behind. Rose after him. Piper with a chair. And, Luke Williams got caught in the ring. Williams got caught. Miller and Rose are moving around the ring. We'll hold it here. And we urge you again when you come out. We know you can get riled up. But more than once, spectators have been hurt. And it is their own problem. They get mixed up in the match. Martel wins it. It's a DQ. Rose was in the sleeper. Rose was caught in the sleeper. There wasn't any doubt about it. We're going to move over into our interview area and see if somebody can get down. Savage is going to have a word.
I heard him just a few minutes ago spouting their big mouths off on TV saying that they want 3 challengers. I heard him say they want 3 challengers. I heard Rick Martel here say, Piper, you got to hold your temper. Well, I'll tell you what, let's give my temper to Buddy Rose, and let's you, and why don't you join us, and we'll go get the 3 of them. All right. Frank, we'll be here in a second. I want every one of these people to know. I got a busted leg, 6 weeks of agony, a cast, and on crutches to pay Rose back for. He's got a neck. He's got the belt. We won't worry about Rick. Piper, next Saturday, Frank. Don't worry about no special. Don't worry about no special time. We want him right here next Saturday, right here. Right here.